Welcome and thank you for tuning into Heart to Heart podcast, a show for everyday people that aims to decode and give undiluted answers to your day-to-day life's questions. I am your host, Tonya Joseph, your number one baby girl, with all my life years of experience in everyday life's journey. For more information, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Heart to Heart Podcast, or sign up for my newsletter. Leave the fuse out. Let's dive into the episode.
And now,
hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Heart to Heart. My name is Tonya, and today I have an interesting topic for you: being in a relationship versus being single. Yeah guys, you all know my story, but I still know one thing: love is a beautiful thing. Despite everything that has happened to me, I still prefer to be in a relationship than to be single. I know that there are a lot of ups and downs, there are problems, there are fights, but I still remember when I was in a relationship, and I swear the feeling is top notch. Like, I really enjoyed every part of the relationship. There were days we fought, there were days we had misunderstandings, but always knowing the fact that I had somebody somewhere loving me, caring for me, showing me all the love and attention, even when we had misunderstandings. I really loved the feeling. So it's not something that, despite everything I've been through, I'll say, oh, I don't want to date, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. I know I still want a relationship. I still want, and I'm still thinking of having one, despite everything that has happened. Despite how I'm divorced, I had good times. I remember the first time my ex proposed to me. Like, I couldn't just stop thinking. Like, I was so happy. I felt on top of the world. Having somebody to love me and want to go through the journey of forever with me, it was really interesting. Like, despite everything that happened, we had a fight, we broke up. From the beginning, it wasn't easy for me. Like, there were times I wanted to give up because I thought that, how will I cope knowing fully well that I had somebody that I was used to, I was everything with, and then all of a sudden I got to know that no, we are no longer together, I'm divorced and this. But it took me a very long time. Like, it took me a very, very long time. I was prone to hatred and anger. Like, I thought I would never open my heart to love. After people talking to me and a lot of consultations, I decided to open my heart and get love and be loved. And since then, I've started seeing life differently. I see things differently, and I thank God Almighty for giving me the strength. Truly, anybody that went through what I went through will tell you that the person will never date. Like, the person will never have anything to do with a man. They hate men. But here am I today. That was the same thing I said from the beginning. But here am I today. I'm not saying being single is no, but which do you prefer? For me, I still prefer to be in a relationship because love is a beautiful thing. The feeling is good. Yeah. So to a lot of ladies out there, especially when I say people in a relationship, like, no matter what I've been through, I still say God, when I see the lovebirds, when I see them cling to each other, when I see them go for outings, have vacations, spend time, especially when the guy is always all over the girl, showing her so much love and attention. You are just there and but despite everything, it doesn't mean anyone should give up on love. God did not just create a woman or did not just create a man. He created a man and saw that the man was lonely, and he said, let me bring you a helper, somebody that will help you. And that is why no matter who a man is, if he doesn't have a woman by his side, he is not complete. And for a woman, no matter who you think you are, check out all these women that do feminism. They still have one guy out there that they hide, but they don't want people to know. They want people to know they are strong. To me, having a man doesn't show you're weak. It shows that you are doing the right thing or being more stronger, because even the Bible says that a woman will leave her family to be with her husband. So I feel that everybody has that feeling, the feeling to get somebody to compliment you, to take care of you, to love you, to help you, and everything. So I admire people in relationships strokes marriage, because it's not easy. Despite how it's not easy, you're trying to hold on positively. And I really thank God that I'm healed today and I'm speaking out, and I really want to give love a second chance despite everything. They say time heals every wound. And to every woman out there, no matter how career driven or successful, you need a man. I tell you, you need a man, because there are times you work hard, you're tired, you get all the success, and you just want somebody to tell you, my love, baby, well done. So it's not something to fight about or to fight your emotions or your feelings. We all feel the same. As a woman, there are times when I feel like, I should just lie on a man's shoulder and talk to him heart to heart, just like I'm talking to you here, and to feel like I have somebody that no matter what I'm going through, I always know I have it at the back of my mind that I have somebody there. So getting into a relationship these days isn't easy, but a lot of people have expectations, and when they get into relationship, that is where they have problems. I will tell you one thing: expectations in relationship is a killer. Yeah, you cannot just think of going to a relationship and feel I'm expecting this. I'm expecting him to buy me a car. Yeah, I'm expecting he must be like this. He must be tall, cute. There are times where expectation kills happiness. Just try to be happy. When you're happy, any other thing can happen. At times you are expecting that tall, cute, fair, but maybe that person doesn't give you the happiness. So can you say your expectations are really helping? No. Your at times expectation is just setting you back. So I feel when trying to get into a relationship, or we should build relationship with zero expectations, not in order not to disappoint yourself, but to keep it going. It's not easy. Yeah, there are times you fight. Yes, there are times you still make up, but to me, that's right. Everything, I feel love is sweet. Yeah, love is sweet. Yeah. So I remember, the first time I actually said I wasn't going to get married again or date, or my mom was so mad. She couldn't get over it. We all need relationships, especially the ones that would lead to marriage. When I've heard a lot of young girls say, I'm not going to get married, I'm done with marriage. But you need a man, you need children, you need your family. Imagine getting old at the age of 60 where you can no longer take care of yourself. Okay, let's feel you have all the money and you can employ people to take care of you. But imagine someone you're paying to take care of you and your own child. Which do you think will take care of you better? Even if it is your relative's child, my dear, how do you feel when you see your mom in pain or your father? But even if it is your relative, no matter how bad you feel, I don't think you will feel it like when you see your own biological mother or your own biological father in pain. So you will try everything possible to make those people or for them to get well and heal. That is why you imagine there was a time I lost my grandmother, and the way my mom was crying, like, this is somebody that is already old, very very old, and why are you crying like she's so? My mom said, you will not understand the pain of losing a parent. So that is exactly how it is when you have a child. So I feel everybody out there should trying to get into a relationship, not just a relationship, but a relationship that will lead to marriage, so that aside the love you have with your partner, you have a family. Even when you get old, you have a child to send, you have a child to take care of you, you have people to care for you. Like, seriously, I can't imagine myself that because I've been through this, I'm not going to have children or I'm not going to get married. So when I'm sick or when I'm old, who is going to take care of me? I will take care of my parents now that they are old, so that when I'm also old, my children will take care of me. Like, I feel like, I don't know, but maybe it's because of how I grew up thinking about my parents that have actually placed me on a lot of things that I expect from men. Despite that, I don't get, but I still feel maybe my man will come. Maybe with time, my man is somewhere. And some people will say he doesn't exist. That man that will love me regardless, support me, help me. But I feel that God created marriage as an institution, and He knows me better, and He will bring somebody that we will be able to live together and be compatible no matter what. Like, when I was growing up, my mom keeps talking about my dad. My dad passed on earlier. But my mom, and I still have the memories in my head. Like, my mom keeps saying my dad married her when she just finished her secondary school. But when he married her, he took her straight to a college of education where his salary, he was just a PTA teacher with a secondary school. His salary was very small. But he took her to school that she should start school. Like, everybody around him was like, Mr. Joe, how come you earn very little, but you married this woman, she has not even given birth to any child and she's already in school? My dad said it's because of the love he has for her. He wants her to be educated. Can you see how this man was ready to support his wife even when he had nothing? He didn't have a car, he didn't have a plot of land. We were staying just in one room, and my mom had not yet given birth to me, but she was in school. I still remember when I was much more younger, my dad would carry me so that my mom would go to school and learn. Like, men of these days, I know that it's hard for them to support their women like that. Some will say, I no fit carry person go to school, best whenever I born pikin. Yes, but okay, see, it didn't take long and my dad passed. I was very small then, but if only my mom wasn't going to school. After the school, my mom got a job, and it's through that job my mom has been taking care of us since then. So imagine that my dad said, I don't care, how is it my business, let her stay at home. So you see, that love and that support my dad always gave to my mom, and the way they grew their relationship is what I'm actually looking for. Maybe I'm actually expecting too much with when I said zero expectations, but you need to have somebody that will support you, help you, help you build something, not just be there because you're married. Support your partner so that anywhere they are, even when you travel or you're no longer there, they will always remember you. Like, because of that, my mom has never been able to like say she wants to remarry or anything, because she always tells me that my father was different. Like, the relationship they had, despite everything, like the care, the support, the love the man gave her is something she has never found anywhere. So she feels she wants to remain there. So I don't blame her. And then me, in my own case, when I get into a relationship, the expectations or the things I want my man to do, they don't really do. But now that I've decided that zero expectation, zero worries, I've known that if I'm getting into a relationship, my happiness is my top priority and not expectations on what I will get, on how he is going to do this, on how to do that. So a lot of times you see a lot of ladies out there and posting other relationship lovebirds, I wish, God, when. It means everybody wants something good and wonderful. So I also look forward to a relationship, because being single is not easy. Even when you feel you are doing well, you don't need a man. At times you need a man just to compliment you as a woman, to make you, oh my woman, oh you look gorgeous, oh you look beautiful, well done. Only that goes a long way. It's not just about money, sex and all of that. No, at times you need somebody to share your pain, your joy and everything together. So what do you prefer for yourself? Would you rather be alone or share your life with someone else? To me, I prefer to share my life with someone forever, despite everything that has happened. And like someone will say, the sands of time are racing through the hourglass, meaning we are getting older as every day passes by, and we are not getting any younger. Yeah, I'm 27. Next year I'll be 28. We are closing, like clocking 30, and life and dating itself is getting harder. You meet somebody, you're not compatible. You meet another person, you're not attracted. You meet another person, he's rude. Everybody getting on for body, but so it's better to try and cling somewhere now than to be there. Just be there saying, I want to do this, I'm tired. Yeah, a lot of people have been through a lot. Like, if you go around asking people their stories, oh God, you will really feel sad. But it still doesn't mean, despite the fact that you had this misunderstanding, you want to tell me you never had good times? Some people will say, may thunder fire my ex. Do you want to say that your ex never did anything that you remember in your life? Yes, some people are like that, but some people forget. If somebody cannot just be 100% bad. At least that person must have one good thing that you always say, oh, this guy was bad, but he was this. So I feel you should do what works for you. So whatever you think works for you and is best for you, you can do it. But for me, I still know that love works for me, and I can do it, and I can do it better. Okay guys, so my advice to every single lady out there today is try to get into a relationship, not just a relationship, the one that will lead to marriage, the one that will try, and so that you try and have your kids, you train them now that you're young, so that when you're old, they will take care of you. And try to love your partner no matter what, and try to be happy. This life we see is too short to be holding on to the past. My ex, that guy, I will never date. People are still good. There are still men out there that are really, really good. Until when I opened my heart and I started seeing men that are real good. Before I thought that men, it doesn't mean there are still men out there that are really 100%. So there's no need holding too much grudges, and so do whatsoever works for you and what's best for you. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I would like to have you next on my next episode. Love you.